In this economy, Amazon felt that they can lay off, it went from 30, but they're going to roll it out in waves, 1,000 corporate people at the holidays. Like in this economy, like the holidays that you depend on people. They laid off 14,000 of that 30,000 this morning. And one of the things that I have been saying for the last year or two is that these layoffs are not laying off. And the whole notion around having 3 to 6 months don't really show up when people barely have $5 left over after paying their bills. So what should you do if you are an Amazon employee or become one of the employees that get laid off or find yourself in a layoff period or trying to fill out how to handle a layoff just in case it pops up on you like a meeting that could have been an email? So let's talk more about it and how to break down, how to prepare, because I have a feeling that it's going to get a little bit worse as we get closer to the holiday. Like, really? In this freaking economy thing? Yeah. Typically, people tell you to have 3 to 6 months of emergency savings, right? Oftentimes, you are finding that you probably don't have a month save. So besides telling you to have a month save, I want you to have an emergency plan, meaning if something happens, that's A to B. If you get laid off, then how are you going to call your creditors to see if they have a hardship? How are you going to say what needs to be paid first? Doing that maneuver is going to help keep you sane during this insane thing. The second thing is understanding terms and conditions of your severance package. Depending on, some people are not getting severance packages, not with this situation, but others. So see what can you negotiate, what's going to happen to your benefits, what's going to happen to your health insurance, and then look to see a broker that can help you because Cobra is expensive. The third thing is for you to get out the data that you have for your job. So go download all of that, your end of year review, anything like that to help you position on LinkedIn as well as your resume. Another thing that I brought out over on Threads was that if you had a 401k within the company that you are being let go from, determine if you want to keep it there or you want to move into an IRA. Look to see what's going to move however you do your rollover, and then also determine what benefits you can go ahead and use before. And if you know that you're getting laid off, go ahead and use all the healthcare that you could. Like I said, negotiate. Another thing is don't go at this alone. This time of year is crazy when it comes to seasonal depression of dealing with that, shutdowns, all things like that. So I talked about this over on Threads, but typically I have a fear that we're going to see even more layoffs, laying off, not only going into November, but December and January due to the status at B. So let me know if you're one of those that have been impacted by Amazon or have been impacted by a layoff. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I will help answer, and check out my blog talking about it. Stay funded. That's it.